Hello my planner pals and welcome back, and if you're new here then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, I am here at Creative Karma Design. Today I'm going to share with you, I think there's 10 tips on how I choose Happy Planner books to buy, and this is Happy Planner, any sticker books to buy. And I thought I would do this because I've literally just been through it, trying to figure out what I wanted from the summer warehouse sale at Happy Planner. And I just thought, hey, I'm just going to jot these down and tell you how I think about buying things in sale or in general. So I'm hoping this helps you, one, figure out your own priorities, and two, give you an insight into how my brain works. So the first thing that I think about when I am buying a sticker book is, am I getting a deal? You know, if you've been here before, I like a deal. I'm not the type of person that goes for the 15, 20% off. I want at least 40% off. I would prefer 50, and if it's over 50, I am like confetti, fireworks, all of the stuff. But I want at least 40% off, because if I'm buying from Joann's, then I can get them for 40% off with my coupon, or they regularly do the 40% off at Hobby Lobby, Joann's and Michael's. They regularly cycle through that kind of clearance discount thing. Literally at Hobby Lobby, it's every 3 to 4 weeks. So I know that I can get those. I mean, you're not going to get every sticker book, clearly, but I know that I can get them for that price. Or if they're online exclusives, I can wait and get them on Amazon and use a gift card or something like that. Or I can just wait, because you can guarantee that they'll come around in a year's time and they'll be on offer. I play the patience game. That is what I play so that I can get the discount. I want at least 40% off. I want you to let me know in the comments down below what your minimum is for getting a discount. All right, the second thing that I think about is, especially I'm talking now about the summer warehouse clearance type things, or the Black Friday event or something like that. I set myself a budget. Now I have set myself a budget for 2024 for the whole year. Heads up, I think I've blown that budget already, but I think I've blown it, but I set myself a budget. Now I will link my budget series here for 2024, but I'm giving you an update every month now of what I've bought, what I'm going to buy, and stuff like that. So set yourself a budget. Again, especially if you are on a budget, set yourself a freaking budget. All right, tip number 3 is, I want to say, if you've looked at sticker books online or in person, is there one that you've had your eye on and you've wanted to get, and you've been like, yep, when that comes on sale, I am getting it? Or are you just buying it because it's on sale? I tend to fall into the latter category because I like a good bargain, right? But if it's on sale, like this one was on sale when I bought this one. This is the Brave Teacher in the big. This is very school themed. This is very school themed. Now there are ways to use them, and I am the type of person that will cut up stickers and stuff like that, so I have no problem using them. But if you're struggling to do that kind of stuff, then maybe a teacher book isn't for you, even if it is only like $4. Like, maybe that's just not for you. So really think about, is this something you've had on your radar for a while that you've wanted, or are you just buying it because it's on sale? Because then it's not really a bargain unless you've kind of been looking at it, or you know you're going to use the stickers. And that kind of ties into my next tip, which is tip number 4, and that is, are you going to use, I like to say, 75% of the stickers. 75 to 80% of the stickers, are you going to use them, or are you going to be left over with stickers that you're not going to use? So for me, in this one, these are silver. If these were hollow, I would not use them. So again, you've got to think about, what are you not going to use? Like these, lesson plan, faculty meeting. Those are only the 2 off there that I probably wouldn't use. These, test, quiz. I can actually use those because all I have to do is cut them. Get your study on. Education can change the world. All I have to do is put paper in there and make them a box. So there's only a few of teacher stickers in here that I would not use. grade papers. These is probably the one sheet that I probably wouldn't use, or I could make them into a little tiny flag like I have here. But that would be one that I probably wouldn't use. Most of them I can use. So are you going to be able to use 75–80% of the stickers in the sticker book as is? And I like to say as is because there are certain stickers that I don't like. I don't like tombstones, and I don't like the functional boxes that are solid. If that is the 20%, then I'm open to getting it if the discount is correct. All right, my next tip, which is tip number 5, is am I buying for now or for the future? So in the current planner, Happy Planner warehouse sale thing, I have bought 7 sticker books. 3 of those are for my tarot planner, where I plan on using the tarot type stickers, like the celestial type vibe in that planner. So I know that I have a use for them in the future. I have also bought 2 of the big books, the big sticker books. There's seasonal one and there's another one, I can't think which one it is. But I've bought those to use in my project life because next year I might be using the big vertical for project life. And I'm like, if I'm memory keeping in there, then I want big stickers to fit in there. I've kind of had that mentality with it of, okay, I'm buying those, but for the future. If you're thinking, okay, now is summer, is there a Halloween book on sale? Is there a fall book? Is there a winter book on sale? And you don't have one of those. So are you buying for future projects ahead? All right, and tip number 6 is, can I use it for more than one project? Just as I said, I do planning, I do creative journaling, I do art journaling, I do project life, I do one little word. So will the sticker book that I'm getting fit one or more of those projects? So could I use them in projects other than just traditional planning? So could it serve more than one purpose? And that is probably the main thing that I look at when I'm looking at stickers. Like, how will I use it in the future, and could it serve more than one purpose? Could I use it in more than one project? Could it work for cards and stuff like that? So yes, that is another tip as well. It's especially important when you think about, again, the type of book that you're getting. Because if you're getting the teacher book, it's themed, right? If you get a budget or a mom or a faith book, they're all themed inside the book to that specific topic. So you're kind of limited in what you can use them for. Whereas if you bought something that was a bit more generic, then you've got a bit more option to kind of figure it out. Because if you bought a budget book, I don't buy budget books, but if you bought a budget book and then you're like, okay, well, I just need a box in that color. Well, now you've got to adapt that box because it's got some budget stuff in. Whereas if you just bought black boxes or colorful boxes or something with just boxes, then you've got a lot more openness to use it in more projects. I think we're on tip number 7. And that is, I think, is there something similar in my stash? And have I used that in my stash? So when I was thinking about buying some sticker books from Happy Planner recently, and I'm like, okay, I want these tarot ones. I've had my eye on the Star Lover, Sophisticated Stargazer, I think it is, and the Celestial book. I think those were the 3. I've had my eye on them for a while. And I'm like, okay, but I have the Stargazer and I have a couple of others. How much have I used in those books? And I used a lot in this one recently. I've actually taken out the pages, but I've used a lot of the decorative stuff in here right now. So I'm like, okay, this is probably 25% empty. I can get the stuff that's on sale now and then bank it for when this is done. So that's how I like to think about it. Have I got something in my stash already, especially like a seasonal book or something like that? There are so many seasonal books. Do you really need another one? Especially if you haven't used the ones that you've got. And number 8 on this list is, does it fit your planner decoration style? So I've got 2 books here with 2 distinctly different styles. You've got Playful Tile, which is bright, it's colorful, it's very kind of out there. And I love this color scheme. I love this book. This one is the Farmhouse, which is more muted. No straight lines. Not that this has straight lines because it's got like the mosaic designs. But all of the ends are flagged. It's got wreaths in it. It's got this foil. This one is very hard for me to use. I bought this on sale. I regret buying this even on sale because I struggle every time I use this. Whereas this I am coveting because I love the designs in this. This is definitely my vibe, bright and colourful. And you're probably not going to know this until you've been planning for a little while, but what is your style? And does the cheap sticker book or the sale, whatever, the sale thing, does that fit your style? Does it fit your style? Do you have something similar you know that you like? Have you used it? How much do you have left? And is this going to be an addition to your stash? Or is it just going to stay in your stash and you very rarely use it? Tip number 9. And that is, does it go with anything else in your stash where you can stretch your existing sticker books? I bought this mega book last week. It was $13 at Hobby Lobby. And as soon as I opened it and looked at it, I was immediately thinking of Stargazer with these colors. Immediately thought of Stargazer. It just screams Stargazer. This reminds me of Mixed Media Mom. Like, there's so many like little sticker books in here that I know will go with stuff that I already have. Like these, again, Year to Shine. I mean, that's just made to go together. They're made to go together. So they're going to stretch what little bits I have left out of these when I'm done with these, or as an addition. If I can't find a sticker that matches, then I know I can come into here. And if you've not seen my video before, I will literally just put in the back of the book what sticker books they match with. But yes, will it stretch your existing sticker books? So that's what I do generally, is I will look at it, okay, that matches XYZ book, that matches XYZ book. This is the same color scheme as ABC, and how can I justify buying it when it matches something else and stretches my existing stash? And along the same veins as that is this. This is the Align book, but there are lots like this that have very neutral colors. If you get these, they will literally go with any other book, any other book. So let's say we have a page here. I know that this, maybe not all of the stickers, but some of them will go with this. That's a great match. That's a great match, actually. That is fantastic. Because they are muted tones, again, they're neutral tones, they're going to go with this. This is the Stargazer. There might be the little pep of stability that my brain needs to make these colors work in the farmhouse. So is it something that's going to stretch your existing sticker books further? And if you're, again, looking for something that's going to last, is it neutral? I will generally always buy the neutral sticker book. So yeah, I'm thinking more the black, white, the greys and stuff like that. Anything on that scale, I will generally pick up just to stretch my other sticker books and make them go a little bit further, especially if it's boxes, bullets, etc., etc. And tip number 10 is to think about the size of the stickers in the sticker book. Now, usually the classics come with nothing on them. The teacher books usually say somewhere on there, but sometimes they don't. This one has Brave Teacher, but sometimes they don't say teacher books. And the reason I'm saying that is because they have square stickers. But this is for the big. Again, you got big here, mini here. Sometimes on the older books, they're somewhere else completely. They might be down here in the bottom of the book. But even if you have a classic, don't think you're stuck with the classic stickers. You can use big, you can use mini in the classics. Are they, I won't say more difficult, they're sometimes a little bit more challenging to use in the classic, but it's totally doable. Totally doable. You'll see me use the big a lot in my dashboard, and I use the mini in conjunction with other stuff, especially again when there's stuff like this. And it is, because even if these are supposed to go in the classic, in the mini vertical, I just have to turn them that way and they're fine. So don't think you're stuck with the classic with the wellness, with whatever the layout is. You don't have to use those stickers in that sticker book. You can mix them all up and use any. And I will say, I've got the big and the mini here. I literally bought them because they were cheap and they're neutral. If they weren't neutral, I wouldn't have bought two. But I like having both because I like putting little bits in, especially these. These are tiny, but I love using these in my monthly. So I know I know that about me. I know that that's the way I like to plan. If I have a monthly, I like using these little strips. So know your style and don't feel that you have to be, I can only use the classic in the classic. I can only use the mini in the mini. I can only use the big in the big. You can do whatever you want. It's your planner. All right, I think that is it. I think that is the 10 tips of how I think about things. But yes, I will be sharing what I have bought in June as soon as I get my Happy Planner order. And yeah, stay tuned. Let me know what you think of down below when you're choosing a sticker book. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye.